Phone dropping.
Welcome back to Public Square. It is your host, Just Wavy, with my lovely and amazing co-host.
What's up? What's up? It's KB, baby.
All right, we are back. I know it's been a while. Some
Finally.
people been asking, been wondering, yo, where the pod at?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, y'all coming back? Yo, y'all done? Y'all not friends? Y'all don't mess with each other? We ain't seen y'all two together in a hot little minute.
Hopefully, this setup explains everything.
What's going on? That's what they asking. That's at least a couple DMs I got.
The only question I have is where is the hookah, James?
Listen, the Huqueros is retired for right now, and we'll be back. Uh, you'll see. You'll just see it when you see.
Next season?
Right, you see it in the same room. When you see us in the same room, then you be like, "Oh, okay, it's back in full effect for sure, 100%."
So where did you go? What did I do to make you leave?
All right, so this is what happened. Let me tell you. It was a photo shoot. It was the wedding. Actually, it was the wedding, and it was a. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it so I can show y'all. This the exact moment. We did this wedding on this golf course in St. Cloud, and I was being my regular funny self because I'm a funny guy. And somebody made an Instagram story about me saying, "Oh, my shooter thinks he's a funny guy today," and that was the beginning of the end. You know what I'm saying? When that lady said, "You about to lose your job," I
No,
got fired. She fired me. That's what happened. I
no.
got fired.
I mean, since you disappeared on me,
I
I haven't
disappeared.
been doing gigs like that. People ain't seen me outside with a camera. I've been doing the
I
camera
disappeared
myself.
on you. So the camera disappeared. You just pivoted your content.
Wavy said it's too damn hot in Florida,
Oh, yes, that it was.
and he took his ass to Georgia.
I took my talents to Atlanta.
How's ATL Georgia booties look like treating you?
First of all, first of all, that's true. Wait, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's true. That's 100% true. But anyways, uh, it's nice. If I could mix this nightlife with that weather, I'd be in heaven.
Oh,
But
so you turning up? Wait, we don't
whoa,
know
whoa,
that.
whoa, 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 whoa. I do not turn up. I'm
Mr.
old. I'm an old
Toxic
man.
out there.
I'm not toxic. Far from. Far from. Far, far from.
Enjoying the nightlife.
So, what have you been doing, KB?
I'm about to finish barber school, as you know, so that's exciting. And I've just been trying to hone in on my content, bro. I want to. I want to. This year is a big thing for me to stop taking in so much content, like to stop consuming it and produce it.
Okay.
So that's kind of my focus. And I even like public is a part of that too, because we've been talking about this for a hot minute,
I know.
but
Because
it's
I
like
feel like
timing is hard.
that's really what it is. It's like, as much as I want to do it, I want to do it right. And doing it right in my mind is not just consistency, but quality. Like, because
And
you
that's
can,
what we were getting because we were together, and it was just it was vibing, it was flowing easy.
yeah, like it was like, but I mean, even what we did 6 weeks, 5, 6 weeks, regardless, we did like 5, 6 weeks of a pod, and then we had technical issues. Well, I don't want to say we, I had technical issues while you were gone, and then it was like a couple, life things happened, and then it was like, all right, cool, like we'll get back to it. It ain't going nowhere, and then I moved.
Yeah. Do you consider this season 2 then?
Season two. I
I would
mean, if we're
say
gonna be
it's
technical,
2, 'cause it's
we're
a
gonna
whole
be
different.
technical.
It's a whole new era of public right now. It's
And
like
yeah,
a transitional phase. I feel like
then yeah, season two, season three, season four.
season 2 public square. If you're just tuning in, go to our channel, subscribe, comment, and like, and please do watch our past videos when we were in the same room. Those were
In the
definitely
trap.
in the trap.
We was in the trap, but I don't care. It was great. I loved
Now we're
every
in
moment of it.
traps and stuff, but we still
But
holding it down.
right, but still the same two hosts that you normally get on the regular.
Yeah,
But don't forget, as usual, you know what we like to do here in Public Square? We like to do question of the week.
Yeah, I love
So,
these.
normally it's KB with the question of the week, right? Normally. But I say,
Wait.
let me get this one this week. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
KB gonna have some other questions for y'all. I already know she's gonna have y'all jam-packed with questions fighting in the comment section. We probably gonna argue about a couple of them, but that's neither here nor there. This one it's a thought-provoking one for
Okay.
this week.
All right.
And it is, when does a friendship actually end? Or like how do you know a friendship is like dead? Like how do you know that?
You know those 3 weeks you ain't text me?
What three? No, lying is crazy. Lying is crazy.
No. Wait. That's a good question. How do you know when a friendship is dead?
Yes.
But but it's kind of weird because there's friends. Like I have friends who we may not talk maybe once a year, if that. But like when you see them, it's all good vibes.
But is that a friend or an acquaintance?
But what if you used to be friends? But now
That's
it's like
the point of the question.
see each other.
That is that's the point of the question. Like that's so like, when does a friendship actually end? Or how do you know a friendship is dead?
I think it's when it stops being reciprocated by both sides.
So does that mean like, okay, so what if we do that every 3 months? Like, what if it's just a pop in? Like, are we still friends if I pop in every 3 months or you pop in every 3 months? You go, hey, you good? Yeah, I'm good.
And it's
And
like
then we
sometimes
keep
it's
pushing.
you, sometimes it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say so.
With
You
no
know,
real dialogue or banter, just a quick pop in, check in. That's a friendship.
then that would deem a lot of people in my life acquaintances.
That's, I think, again, my personal view is we use the friend word just like we use the love word a lot, and it's like
Mhm.
it's misappropriated, in my opinion.
I mean, when you really think about it, like when people are like, when they talk about friends, I'm always quick to be like, I got 4 of them.
Yeah,
So,
you and I.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, I got 4 friends. You know what I mean? So then that does
Right.
deem the rest of the people acquaintances. But what puts
Right.
them in that level?
Yeah.
I guess it's just not being, the love is not being, excuse me, it's not being shown.
So it's just no love shown between two parties.
I want to jump into some things.
Go
But
ahead.
no, but it's gonna be like talking about people we know type, and I
Don't use names.
don't. Ooh, nah, man, my examples are hot.
I'm just saying, for real. Like, you don't have to say nobody's name. Just go ahead and say it. I know who you're talking about, but
Okay,
don't
so
let's say the name.
let's say, so if it's like that, let's say you're not invited to. We're not invited to a big celebration. You are not a friend, right? There's a monumental moment going on in this person's life
And you're not invited.
that's being celebrated, and you're not invited. So you're not a friend.
Acquaintance.
You're an acquaintance. But what if you grew up with that person?
People grow apart.
You can go from friends turn acquaintances.
100%. That's why I'm asking you. When does the friendship die? When does it end?
Now you got me
Does it
thinking.
end when
I
we
feel
grow?
like I gotta
Does it end
attend
when we grow?
hella funerals.
You said what?
I feel like I gotta attend hella funerals right now. Like you just making me think about all the friendships that have died. If you
But I
think about
told you that already. But we had that conversation. Oh, we had this conversation, not this specific conversation, but we had that conversation off camera.
yeah.
Like when you start getting that peace with certain things and being like, when you really sit there and look at it, like a lot of these people that like, even though we grew up together, we've been together mad long, we've known each other for mad years, that don't make us friends anymore. We can't be.
What if you could what if some people you could reach out to, even if you don't talk often, you could reach out to and be like, yo, can you help me out with this? And you help them out, and vice versa. They hit you up and you help them out. It's just being a friendly person. Like
That's just, yeah, that's like, in my mind, if you want to be real, that's a business transaction at that point. Like, because what else are we doing together? That's a business transaction. What else are we doing together? Because in my mind, right, like in my mind, yes, you have those instances of, we may not see each other. I'm not talking about the little kid stuff. I'm not talking about the every single day we speak and we're
yeah,
together every single day and we're fricking frack and we're inseparable. Like that doesn't work as adults. It just
yeah,
doesn't.
yeah.
But there's a level of love or reciprocation that deems us still friends.
So what's a friend? What is
Like
your
in my
example?
mind, it's a person that I wouldn't want to spend that moment with anybody else in the world, right? Like if there's a group, say there's a group of 5 of us, that group of 5, I would rather do Universal, Disney, whatever, skipping rocks, whatever it is, with that group of people, opposed to whoever, excluding family, obviously. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. But
Like
how
it
often do you have
doesn't.
to keep in touch to deem them still friends?
In my mind, if the lane of communication is one way, we're not friends. Personally, like if it's one of those things where like we only get up with each other if I text you, or we only speak if I text you, in my mind, we not friends. We
I'm
can't be.
gonna I'm gonna Google if the definition of a friend,
That's fine.
just out of curiosity, what
Yeah, for sure.
the Google scientific definition is.
The Webster.
Yeah. All right. So it says friend, a person whom one knows and with whom one has a bond of mutual affection, typically exclusive of sexual or family relations. That word mutual being highlighted is what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be. Like there has to be. And again, like I'm not saying that because I don't believe love is ever lost. It just translates into something else. And I also believe that everybody don't gotta win with me in order
Oh,
for me to
no, of
want you to
course.
win.
And I think you grow out of certain friendships too. People go different lanes, they run after different things, or you don't fit with their new group of people or something like that. You guys don't you just don't have anything in common like that.
But see, I'm about to be in one because I don't even believe that.
What don't you believe?
That it's like if you get a new group of friends and I don't fit in those group of friends and we no longer have communication or talk,
We were never
then it
friends.
wasn't really friends. My opinion. Like if you go and join this content creator group over there, right? And I'm like, I'm not really feeling them. And everything is left. And it's like,
Okay,
yo, whatever.
okay. I see what you're saying.
Were we really friends?
I see what you're
Because
saying.
your lifestyle and your goals don't have to we don't have to align 100% for us to be friends in my mind.
Yeah.
Because it's impossible. That like in my mind, that's impossible. We're
But
not going to
still hold that
agree,
relationship is what you're saying.
right? Like we're not going to agree on everything, but I still go, I'm still checking for KB. And like I said, like it may be I'm different because it's like in my mind, Your wins is my wins. My wins is your wins. We celebrate all together.
But not everybody thinks like that.
Right, but that's why I start getting into like. That's why I asked, like, so are we really friends for real?
So what if you
See
have
what I
a
mean?
friend who? What if you have someone who y'all hang out, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's beneficial to one party, to one side of the party. So like,
Then we not friends because the moment I tell you no, you probably gonna badmouth me and move and go another direction. So we not friends. Like I should be able to as friends. I should be able to tell you, yo, I can't do that right now, or I don't got it, or whatever the case may be, and it still be cool, and you not look at me crazy.
yeah,
My mind,
yeah,
in my mind.
yeah, yeah.
So it's like if I can if I'm just feeding you, right? If I'm just feeding you, and then one day I can't. You go, man, see, this is why I don't mess with him. This is why I don't mess with him, because I asked him to do a little, that was a little small fry stuff, and he wouldn't let me, okay. So I see what this was.
So
This
the
was you
question
being a
was,
leech. Mm-hmm. My bad. I mean,
when does a friendship actually end? How do you know a friendship is dead? So after discussing it with you, the friendship ends when it's no longer mutually reciprocated,
mm-hmm.
and that's it.
uh, sure, I
So
guess.
the mutual, it's just the mutual, both people giving that love, reaching out, keeping contact. For me, it's like if you're not you're not inviting me to those big moments, then we ain't really friends. Because
That's all
obviously
I'm
we haven't talked so long that you don't feel like I need to be there for that, or I'm not a part of your life enough. Then yeah, we're not friends.
right. That's what I'm saying, and that's okay. Like you're an acquaintance, and that's cool. It doesn't matter. Like you can move out of that friendship category. My opinion.
Like, you know how crazy it'd be if you tell certain people like, yeah, you're not my friend, you're an acquaintance.
Yeah, but it's just like,
I
why be
think that's
lying?
how you said how we use the word friend loosely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, why are we lying to each other though? Like, what are we fake kicking for? Like, I can still see you and it be love. Like, I can still see you and it be cool and it be love or whatever, but it's just not that.
Listen,
I
comment
can,
below, comment below, comment below. What's the definition of your friendship? When does a friendship end? And what does that have the person? What does that person have to give, or how long they have to hit you up, or whatever the case may be, to be considered a friend? Because now I think a lot of people are going to be considered acquaintances.
sorry. It's just,
Oh, I feel the comments spicing up. I feel the comments spicing
nah,
up.
but it's just like,
Nigga, you want to start 2024? This is where we at 2024?
I'm just not in the fake kicking and I'm at peace. Like, what Drake say? I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sounds like a fair trade to me.
Is that what you feel like opened up for you moving out of your home, like out of your home state?
100%.
Out of Did you force it?
100%.
Or it happened.
No, I just again, it was one of those situations where it was like one everybody don't be one. Some people I don't blame because not everybody. I'm not that guy. Like I'm not everything. Come meet me in real life. Like I'm not the internet dude. So it's just like the people who needed to know knew, and the people who didn't know, and the people who didn't keep in touch. I see where we stand, and that's cool.
Do
Like,
you
but my thing is like the first time that happened, though, like for real, if you want to be realistic about it, the first time that really happened is when everybody first drive. Like whoever it is, the first person with the whip, everybody is
But I
you
was
got
gonna say that goes down to like when we graduate. You
no
know, when
100%.
you're
But
like, oh, you're forever, I love you, blah, blah, blah. And then after you graduate, that's the reality of maybe I didn't have as many people behind my back as I thought.
100%. But like I'm saying, like I think the first time I noticed that was when people start getting their own cars. Then it's no longer you getting the same phone calls no more. You know what I'm saying?
You're no longer
Like,
beneficial to them,
right,
and
right. So it's like, okay, like you was just around for the free rides because that's all it was. Because once you got wheels, it was never meet me here. It was you hear about going.
yeah.
So that's all. Like, I'm not mad at it though. Like, it is what it is.
You said losing friends and finding peace.
Yeah.
What about losing people brought you peace? Like, do you really feel like you have found peace with having what less people? Not like where? What was that? What was it that happened that made you find peace?
Uh, understanding that everybody not for you, number one, and then understanding that everybody can't go. Like you hear that all the time. Like, everybody can't go with you. Everybody can't go with you. Everybody can't go with you. And it's like, you don't really believe. Like, to be honest, you really don't believe it. They're like, yeah, whatever. Until it happened.
Yeah.
Like, and it happened for me faster than I thought. But it is what it like faster than I thought. But it is what it is. So it's just like,
Did it take you a minute to find that peace within that though?
100% because you be mad.
I was gonna say, for me, like going from middle school to, cause our middle school was small, so everybody knew everybody. So it made
Right.
you feel like you knew the world. Like you just knew everybody. You talked to everybody, had a bunch of communication. You had somebody for everything. You had somebody to go out. You had somebody to talk gossip with. You had, everything. You go into high
Right.
school, then it kind of starts to click a little bit. You got this click here, this click here, couple people who kind of fit in everywhere, and then you graduate and you realize that your phone don't be getting hit up. You don't have, like, for me it was that realization of, damn, I want to do something and I have nobody to hit up to do it with. So then that's when you're like, oh shit, where did this person go? Where did this person go? Where did this person go? And then luckily I had you and you were dragging around with me everywhere. And then you left and I was like, oh shit. It's just people got their own shit going on, I guess. And you
No,
only
I'm
with
100%
the couple few, the couple that you want.
right, and I'm 100% okay with the busy. Like, again, like I said, it's not realistic to be joint at the hip as adults, but
Yeah.
there's a mutual respect of like, I hit you, yo, you good? Yeah, I'm good. Blah blah whatever. The next time, if we don't talk for a couple of days, whatever the case may be, the other end, you be like, yo, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. And I'm talking about this is no pod. I'm in another state. Life is happening to you. Life is happening to me. Eh, You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a very select few people that did that. And like I said, I have, like, Ryan, like, I have friends that don't even live in the state. Like, I did never lived in the state with.
Right. And I've hung out with him what, 2-3 times?
That's what I'm saying. Like, but
I
like,
make him a friend.
that's what I'm saying. But it's like, we don't even live in the same state. I see you maybe once a year, and you still check on me
Yeah, you
weekly.
still texting. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Listen,
we don't even
viewers,
live in the same state.
tag that person below that's just been deemed an acquaintance. Let's get messy. Tag
Yeah,
that person you thought was a friend to
tag them
realize
and say,
that
oops.
y'all an acquaintance. Yeah, tag them and say, oops. Hiya, acquaintance. Let's see, let's let that start up a bit. Okay. I like that. I like that. It's 2024, the year of the acquaintances.
The year of the acquaintance. Oops.
James, we are back.
Yes.
Public Square.
In full effect.
What? Why? Why are we doing this again?
Why are we doing this again? Because we understand what we got as far as a product. We understand how entertaining we are as a duo, in my opinion.
Yeah, and it's fun. I enjoy
And
doing it.
it's just fun but see, this is the thing. Like, this don't feel like a thing because this is regular, normal conversation that you and I have on a regular basis.
Yep.
Just on the phone now. You know what I mean? Before it was in the backyard, hookah, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
I'm about to buy me a beer.
Whatever. Right. And it was just like, it's from that. But like, I really want to talk about what we should really, really talk about, because I don't think we ever did it,
What?
was like how we started.
Oh, like what we
How did
discussed
we?
today, like the real come up of
Yeah, like
public square.
100%.
So the
I'll
reason
let you go
we're back is
first.
because we're not finished.
Well, 100%. Like it was never. Well, it was never done. It was just a pause in my mind.
So
As long as you and I are together,
it's always
I think
public
there's a
square.
public square. I think there's always a public square. My opinion.
So public square was originally Wavy's idea. This is his baby. I'm just here to help him nurture and let it grow. But so tell him what was public square? What is public square? What does that even mean? How did it come up?
Public square is the brainchild of a group chat that we started in 2019. When did
Brain?
2020 was COVID, right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
tripping.
Not 2024.
So 2020 COVID. I came back from Jacksonville 2019. Yeah, it had to be 2019 because I came back like right before my birthday.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it was the brainchild of our group chat that where it was just us getting out our thoughts, honestly.
There was a lot of good conversation that happened in that group chat.
Right. Like so from that, it was just a regular group chat to I think I changed the group chat name to Public Square, just it being an open space to just be able to talk, vent, whatever the case may be, and that transformed from that to where we are today,
Mm-hmm.
as far as the podcast is concerned. Because it's just like I feel like this is regular conversation that people have in they regular friend groups, just with our opinion, our spin, our twist on it.
Of course, but
Personally,
this took a lot of trial and error too. It took a
100%.
lot. It took a lot of trial and error of audio, finding out when and where. I think that's the hardest thing was like trying to get everybody together because there was three of us in the beginning of Public Square.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody kind of had crazy schedules, so it became difficult to get everybody there the same day. Then we tried the doing the video thing, and the audio and video just weren't connecting. One was either the camera was either overheating or whatever the case may be. Then we did no wait. First we recorded one off the phone.
No, we did one in your backyard on the phone with the fire pit
Yeah.
with a
With the
voice memo.
with a voice
Mm-hmm.
note. We recorded our first podcast. We said, you know what, let's record our conversation. We recorded
Let's
that.
just record it.
Then we did the first video recording that messed up because the camera overheated.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was our most uh
Put together.
aesthetic visual.
So aesthetically pleasing, yes.
Yeah. So there was still three of
And
us.
no, whoa, we're skipping. Whoa, we are skipping.
What are you talking about? Oh yeah, it was the phone.
It was the phone. When did we do Kels?
In the beginning somewhere.
Either way, continue. We'll throw that in there somewhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say in the beginning somewhere. Because that's what I was, doing the photography stuff. Then you started doing the photography stuff with me. We got connected with artists, and then we decided to start talking about local artists and bringing them in for interviews. We did the Culture Kells interview, which was beautiful. That's still up on our page if you guys want to check that out. I'm not even sure if he's still doing music. Um, but anywho, beautiful interview. We had a beautiful location. It went smooth. Wavy's a natural interviewer, so that was an awesome time. And it was a lot easier because I was behind the camera too. So
Here you go.
it's hard to do with both of us in the camera. What?
100%. I said,
Yeah,
here you go. Tell me, I'm a good interview. Here you go.
yeah, you are. So
Yeah.
then we bought the setup, which was the mics and the interface and all that. And that was a shit show to learn.
Yes, and then what did I say to you? I said, I'm a test dog gangster. I said, yeah, we gonna do this and test dog gangster. Let's see what we do with it. And I mean, that was trial and error in itself as far as what? Yeah, oh my goodness, the mics. That
Yeah.
was the hard part.
So, but then when we got that figured out, finally, we did have a smooth rotation going. And honestly, I don't care who you're watching. They didn't do that overnight. This isn't done overnight.
100%.
And public still has a lot to grow from here, but it's gonna be dope to be able to watch it. As long as we have something moving, and you guys, our viewers are enjoying it, we up and running.
100%. I'd be remiss if I didn't say
What's up?
that this is all KB. This and that nothing to do with me. I'm just here, so I don't get
Right.
fined. She just likes for me to take the credit. It's all her stuff. I ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just here.
Obviously, you and I both can agree that life doesn't go on our time. It's all about the man above, and everything's gonna
100%.
fall when he says it's gonna fall. It's all gonna fall into place when he deems necessary, when he deems it's the right time. And I think it's funny that we're coming back into this podcasting heavy come 2024, because I don't know, have you been on IG a lot lately? I know you do your hiatuses or you kind of stay off and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I be.
And if you want to see Wavy, tune in to Public Square, because that's about only place you won't see him.
Come see me in real life. I keep trying to tell you I'm dope in real life.
Yeah, he's not with that. But what I was gonna say is, so social media in general has gotten super fast paced, right? Everything is like, the shorter the video, the higher chance people are gonna watch it completely, and it needs to be choppy. It has to have a lot of things going on so that the viewer could stay watching your shit. Like, people's attention span is horrible. I was creating a video about that the other day. Like, you constantly need to be seeing something done, or you're gonna just keep swiping. I'm a victim to that. Of sometimes, bro, I swear I be swiping without taking in anything I'm watching. Like, I'm just there, just keeping my finger busy at this point, just scrolling. And that's horrible. And I realized it gave me a lot of anxiety, and it made it hard for like one idea to form in my head. Like, I just felt like I had so much shit of other people in my brain that I was like, I don't have any space for my own thoughts. So I feel like I really had to step away from scrolling. And I think a lot of people are going through that now, which is then turning people to long form content. For instance, podcasts, or the YouTubers who did the original vlogs, how YouTube really first started popping off. I think we're getting back into that. And I'm excited about that, because I was feeling really bad sometimes creating, video or whatever, and having to cut off all the meat, tomatoes, and lettuce, and leave them with bread and mayonnaise, because they ain't gonna be there that long.
Now, do you attribute that to being like just how things are, or because you weren't consuming content that you actually really cared about? Just a question.
No, I think it's just how social media ended up being, because people started seeing, like it was just a snowball effect. People saw one video that worked, and then they broke that video down to their own, their own way, but did the same thing, just did little tweaks. Then that video blew up, because obviously the first group of people liked that one, the second group were gonna like his, and people just kept creating the same thing. So then people just fell into that train of, I want to create this type of content. And I've been victim to that too. I've created content that I've seen go viral on other people's pages. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do something similar.
Okay.
And I think that's where all creators kind of fell into that funnel of creating content for the audience. And I don't want to create content for the audience. I want to create shit that I like. And if you love it, great. If you don't, too bad.
So if you build a they'll come type situation.
What's up?
I said, so if you build it, they'll come type situation.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
That helps with the originality too, because it's all getting repetitive. Social media is getting repetitive. I feel like my timeline's all the same shit, other than the hip hop beefs or whatever the case may be. That's
right,
it.
and even that gets repetitive.
Yeah, that's true. Some people, you just have, how many times you're gonna go to jail for the same reason? You know what I mean? So it's just like,
oops.
Yeah.
See, oops.
Yeah, so I don't know, but I think people are gonna start slowing down with the content production and consuming. So people are gonna want to sit down and watch stuff like this.
You know what's crazy is me and my cousin was just talking about this. Based off the Cat Williams interview.
What's up?
Where he said it. Because Shannon was like, man, there ain't nobody really going. He was like, no, they're gonna watch this. Because that interview was 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I sat there for all 3 hours.
But what about the people who didn't, like me? And I just saw all the memes and clips that were created off of that interview.
I guess, like, I don't know, because, like, again, like, if it's somebody that I want to watch, I'll watch the entirety of it.
Of course. I saw the Krishan interview that was 2 hours and something.
Yeah, like, I don't
Like, you gotta care for that person or care what
Yeah,
they got.
like I don't like if I'm a fan of you, I'm an actual fan, in my opinion. Like,
Okay.
so if it's your stuff, I'm watching it in entirety. If it's Cam Newton, watching the entirety. If it's Shannon Sharp, watching the entirety. Like, if it's certain people and they're talking to somebody that I know, or even if somebody I don't know, I'm banking off the fact that you're gonna do a good job at doing your job.
Yeah,
That's how I see it.
for sure. And
Like,
that there's a higher possibility now that people are gonna be tuning into shit like that. Like I said, because people are gonna start to slow down. We've been moving too
no,
fast. We've been moving way too fast.
I'm just trying to think of what do you think started that? Like outside of the success of it, like what changed in people's mind that was like, you know what, we just want the cliff notes. Like we don't want to read the whole book. We just want the cliff notes. And was like okay with that.
I think it's just once their brain. I'm trying to think of like when Instagram first started. When Instagram first started, it was photos.
There's pictures, yeah. With a caption.
Yeah, so you would still be doing the scrolling thing. Then the videos started.
But I felt like I wasn't on Instagram that long when it was just videos. I mean just photos.
No.
Personally. I felt like I was like,
No, but it was because that was around the same time Vine was a thing, no? And people were into the whole short clips, the funny short clips.
I guess.
I feel like that was around the same time, or if not right after the other, one after the other.
No, for sure it was Instagram then Vine, but it was like Vine like came and went. No funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
I don't know what. I think it was just a slow build to just being able to just scroll. Like no one wants to communicate anymore. I normally have anxiety of speaking to people, so I would much rather be in my phone scrolling than to talk to you. You know what I mean? Like in public and stuff. So people use this as a shoulder to cry on, as a brick wall to defend themselves, as an escape. I could tell you the moment my
well,
girl,
we were outside kids though.
of course, but then when our friends became acquaintances, what did we have?
I was an adult by then.
That's what I'm saying. So we slowly slow down. We're not outside kids no more. Now we have
No.
this.
Yeah, but I don't believe your anxiety in person thing. I see you talk to people all the time.
No, I do have anxiety.
I see I see you talk to people.
Oh, I talk to people fine when they talk to me, but if I have a question, I'm not gonna ask Joe Blow that's sitting next to me.
Fair enough.
I will think 20 different ways to ask him this question, and he will walk away and that question will not be asked. But still, going back to the whole thing of the phone, it was a slow progressive. Like you said, we went from being outside kids to being on the phone all the time. We had less shit to do and a lot more consumption of this shit. My girl could fend for me if she watches it. She'll probably comment, "Hell yeah." She gets mad because when stuff gets hot, between us, or if we start to have a disagreement, or I don't like how something's going, I will pick this thing up real quick and start scrolling. Just start scrolling. And she's like, "Why do you do that?" She gets so mad, and I don't mean it disrespectfully. I can see how that can feel like disrespect, but it's like, is that ass an escape? Like, I don't want to be in this room right now, but if I scroll through this, I'll see a video of Hawaii, this cool guy doing BMX. Like, you know what I mean? I use it as an escape. But now I don't want to consume those short videos anymore. I want to sit there and I want to watch a full 30-minute hour vlog of someone either teaching me something or being entertaining and me getting to know that creator.
So you thinking it's well, you're saying it's going to transition into an era of being more personal with like the creators that you like.
And
Now
more
with that,
authentic and original with it too. Because you and I could sit in front of a camera just like this and talk about whatever, and it's going to be two complete videos, two complete different opinions.
right?
If we talk on the same topic. So it's going to bring
I
the
like what you
original.
like. I said I like what you like.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Same
Keep
video.
watching, y'all. You're gonna
Same
see a
video.
lot of
Same
disagreements
video.
between James and
Who?
I. You
Who,
and
me?
me, devil's advocate.
No, never.
Yeah, for
No,
sure.
no, never. So now that we're talking about, since we're in the conversation of content creation and our creators and the guys that we like, your 2023 artist of the year for you personally. It don't gotta be. It don't gotta
Blueface.
be. Lord have mercy. This is okay. Maybe she right. She that make me look stupid. Make me look all types of stupid. Blueface. Lord have mercy. Blueface. Name 3 Blueface songs.
Don't do that. He gets mad. Blueface.
Name 3 of them.
Don't do that.
Name 3 of them.
I don't want him mad at me. I'm not trying to be canceled by Blueface. Free Blueface. I should have worn my free Blueface t-shirt.
They
Artist of
might
the
need to
year.
keep it.
When we talk about artist of the year, we talk about artist of the year, music wise, publicity wise, entertainment wise. Because can you understand why I would say Blueface? Going off of content,
If that's what you like.
2023, I feel like that's all well, then again, your timeline is built off of what you like and stuff like
But
that. But all I saw was
my
Krishan.
question is, was it him or was it her?
Hello, motherfucker.
That's the other girl.
He in there. You don't hear his ad libs?
No, I know. I'm saying he's on the song, but I'm saying that's the other girl. That's not even Krishan. That's the baby
Oh,
mom.
that's Jaden.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know their names. No,
That's
ask me.
Hello, motherfucker.
Yeah, see, that's what you like.
Lips.
Yeah, I look like Stewie. Oops. My bad. I'm sorry.
Wait. Okay, artist of the
You
year.
look like Stewie.
Wait.
You said who your artist of the year was? Stewie Griffin and the cinnamon stick man from the Applejacks.
Honestly, for me, and I don't know if you know the Spanish, and it's not even off of me. It's just off of seeing her motion. Would be Spanish artist Carol G. Would be artist of the year for me.
Okay.
I felt like she was everywhere. She had a little bit of publicity because of who she was dating. She did her tour that did really well.
Mm-hmm.
She's dropped that gorgeous. Her album was fire. Yeah, I think she held. And what's funny is I was voting on the some Spanish awards that are coming up,
Mm-hmm.
and she was in a lot of categories as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I personally would probably say Carol G, and I know a lot of people will probably agree with me. Who is it? Who is it for you?
I got a 3-way tie.
Okay.
And one honorable mention, just because no project this year, but killed like every feature he was on this year. So the 3 albums that I listened to in heavy rotation this year was For All the Dogs, that's Drake.
Okay.
The Tizo Touchdown album. Don't ask me the name of it. I just know it's a Tizo Touchdown. That's what I call it, Tizo Touchdown album. And Don Toliver's album. Those 3 were in constant rotation when they dropped for me.
It was hot.
And then you have honorable mention J. Cole. Because there's something wrong with that man. There's something wrong with that man.
1 second. They're yelling for me. You should have heard Uncle Lenny yelling.
That's my guy. You saw my happy birthday?
Yeah. He said, thank you.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
My bad.
No, you good. J. Cole, honorable mention.
Why J. Cole? That's interesting.
Because that every feature this year, last year, every single feature was a body bag. Those were J. Cole songs, not whoever he was featured
So
with.
you're saying artist of the year just off of how good what they created was?
Yeah, I'm in the project with no skips. If I gotta skip to your project, I don't want it. I never got into the single era. Like I never got into that. Like that was never a thing for me. Like,
You know, I do that big time.
yeah, nah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, we grew up on albums, so it's just like, and there's so much music to go back to, like, between me listening to stuff that was currently coming out, on top of going back to listen to stuff that I didn't know about, or like, hearing, you know, Big Bro talk about this, or my cousin talking about that, or the older people talking about this, and that. And I'm like, oh, word. So I had plenty of the go back and listen to it when we still had skits and albums to now, and it's just like, if you make a full body project for me, I'm all for it.
Okay.
If I got to skip through your album, no, thank you.
Word.
Personally,
I feel that. Still think Blueface, but that's fine.
listen. And righteousness and ratchetness. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a balance, I guess.
Comment below, comment below, comment below. Let us know who you think the artist of 2023 was, in your opinion, and tell us why. Why are they deemed the artist of 2023? 2023 was
Yes,
interesting.
it was very interesting. Just for the simple fact of a lot happened, but a lot didn't happen
A lot didn't happen. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, I'm trying to think right now of 2023. I'm like, damn, that shit went fast and slow.
at the same time. And it always gets slow during the summer for whatever reason.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. What else? What else we got? What else we got?
But so we were talking about the consumption of media earlier.
Uh-huh.
And so what is the importance of not just the aspect of consuming more long form content, but
Consuming less
the
content.
import, consuming less content in general, sure, but you know the importance of your mind and body health, and as far as in your spirit health, as far as with that comes with that side of it,
I would say
of your
in
content consumption.
2023, this
Hmm.
has always been a thing, but I feel like 2023 grew a lot was like how health was trending. I don't know if you noticed, like doing the gym was trending and all these
Hmm.
5 a.m. wake up guru methods and
Right.
uh, meditation and ice baths and stuff like that. And
Right.
you don't in my opinion, obviously I'm no professional, but in
Yeah.
my opinion, I feel like you don't have to go extreme. I think if you try to look at it in the extreme way, for people like me, it's kind of hard to feel like it's doable. But
Okay.
but I'm talking about like the simple things like stretching. Bro, you don't realize how important stretching is until you start to age, bro. Like, no, for real, like the moment you stop doing certain things,
I'm laughing because I agree. I wasn't
you
laughing because I was wrong.
your body really takes on. The other day I was walking into work and I was like, yo, when was the last time I did a cartwheel? And I started thinking this years ago. So I wrote on my Instagram and then people were like, yo, I haven't done a cartwheel forever. And they were, we were all joking and stuff like that. And I went to do a cartwheel. First, I was scared to let my legs leave the floor. Right. As kids, you don't care about what's gonna happen. You throwing yourself like, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm heavier now. You know what I mean? I'm slower now. I'm older now. I don't heal as fast. I got past injuries and shit like that. So I was like, as important as it is to stretch, it helps,
Mhm.
bro. I was having issues with sleeping and issues with back pain and stuff like that. And it goes into content and being like this. You realize how many people have that hump back here and stuff like that? We're
Mhm.
like, as humankind, we're getting used to being a certain
Yeah,
way.
being like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I read into like the dead hangs on pull-up bars and stuff like that.
Hmm.
How that's good for your spine and stretching out. Doing basic like yoga stretches every day
Hmm.
also warms up your body, it loosens you up, and it makes you ready for the day. And you know that as long as you do this every day, unless there's a God forbid an injury happens, you're gonna know that you're gonna be able to do this forever. You ever watch what's the name of that shit on Netflix? Uh Damn, Live to
Black
100?
Mirror.
Live to
Oh
100.
wait. Okay. No, I never seen it.
You gotta watch that. Live to 100. When I watched that, I became vegan for 6 months, bro. I didn't eat meat for 6 months, James. I was like
Okay.
disgusted because they take you to these little towns all around the world that there's high population of people who are over 100. So then they
Okay.
research into the way that they live and what
Right.
it is that gets them like that. And it's simple stuff like uh having to do a lot of walking or living on
Mhm.
a ranch or the women having old tools to do cooking, so it's almost like a workout for them. For
Mm,
the Asians, it was they sit on the floor. So that constant standing up, sitting down is equivalent to like squats. So
yeah.
imagine you're always getting up and down, you're gonna be able to always do that. There was one that a lot of senior citizens who live past 100 was community. And in that
Okay.
community, meaning like group of friends to be able to go out and to be able to share moments with, they were out doing shit like swimming and eating together and stuff like that. Or making sure they had the best, a better diet, eating natural foods and whatever the case may be. So when you see something that big and you're like, dang, I want to be able to do like, to be able to at least live to 90 comfortably, you have to start
Hmm.
looking at the smaller steps. And that's when I was like, as simple as stretching every day, I know it's gonna benefit my body. And it has. I've been making sure every day, just like trying to do having movement, feeling flowing like water to like those anime videos, the samurai and all those little uh what is it called? Like those little life models and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like if you listen to that, it should be real.
So like, okay. So you basically telling me I gotta live like I live in a third world country to live to 100.
Correct. 100%. 100%. We have it too easy. We have it too easy. We have very minimal movement. We have minimal movement. Let's not forget that our health, bro, the way our food is set up here is ridiculous. Horrible food is cheap and fast. We're broke and lazy. It just works. It just works. We have hella
Well, I mean,
preservatives
that was kind of high now.
in our fruits and vegetables and all that stuff. So even if you're eating that, you're not 100%. The people who are living outside the United States are living completely different lives. And that's why they're living longer. It comes to their mind, body, and spirit. The body is holding our mind. The mind is powerful enough to take, to push us to want to do certain things. So if you have your mind right, you have to have your body right. That's that works hand in hand, in my opinion. You can't tell me that your mind is great, but your body looks like shit. You think that eating bad, not doing exercise, not having any movement is gonna give anybody good mental health?
That's a loaded question.
No, that's what I'm saying. Can you have one and
No,
not the other?
I'm saying that's a loaded question because I'm looking at it probably the wrong way. But it's like if being fat was popular, would we care?
What do you mean?
Like if being fat was acceptable, like if being fat, like the way we view skinny people or people that are in shape as
Well,
somebody
I'm
who's
not
fat,
even
would we?
saying to be skinny. I'm not even
No,
saying
no,
to be
I'm not saying I'm no,
saying to
I get what you're
be
saying. You're saying
healthy.
to be healthy, right? But what I'm
Yeah,
saying is if we looked at it, if like our visual of health, right? Like which is backwards, is either skinny or built, right?
yeah.
If we took that thought process and equated it to it being socially acceptable to be my 600-pound life, would we care?
In the long run, when people start dying and stop doing things, yeah, because you can't be 600 pounds and be mentally okay, bro. It doesn't make that's impossible.
Again, neither one of us has been 600 pounds. I seen the show. They don't feel like they got a problem. Just that's what I'm saying. Like some of that's the only reason why I gave pushback is because I've seen the show and they be like, I don't need help. like, and I'll be like, okay. If you
You're
like,
saying
if
that you
you
can be
feel that way,
positive up here, you can have a strong mental health and have a shitty body.
100%. Like we're trending in that, like no funny, we are trending in that direction with all this body positivity. We're telling people, who cares what you look like?
I mean, I'm not 600 pounds, but I definitely don't have the body that I wish and dream of. And I feel like that will always hinder my mental health.
If you're not okay in your own body, I agree. but there's plenty of people out here that are okay in their body.
Okay.
So since they're okay in their body,
then their mental will be fine.
I don't see where their mental is affected. But that's
like the temple, like our temple, our body is such an important instrument. It's such an important, like, we want this to last us. This is a gift. This is a loan. We we have to return this one day. You know what I mean? Like for me,
I'm with you.
I feel like that all falls into, like, if I want to get my mind right, I have to get my body right. And the only way I'm going to attack either one of those is tacking into my spirituality, like my faith and stuff like that. Because I'm gonna be like, God, please don't let me eat all this KFC chicken. You know what I mean? I'm like, God, please let me wake up in the morning and want to stretch and go to the gym. Like, I just feel like if you can line up those three, then you can be pushed further.
Will you always be able to line those three as a human being?
No. But I think you could always be working towards those three.
Fair enough. Like I'm saying, like, again, in my world and the way I see it is, it starts with the mental.
No, yeah.
Like that's just where it starts. And if you don't see that you have a problem, I don't see it changing. But you also have to want to change that problem as well, because we all speak about problems 24/7 about what we do, don't like, this person here, this person here, this person music, this person this person that, how they look, what they eat. Do we believe this? Do we not believe that? Do we research it ourselves? Do we just take this person's word for it? And so it's just one of those situations where it's like, if you really want it, you'll do your due diligence.
For sure. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying to be a gym head, like you gotta be in the gym every day. I'm just saying, like, small physical activity. And I'm not saying you gotta be fit, ripped, or nothing. I'm saying healthy. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like our picture.
I'm just saying for our viewers, like, I don't want to say Kayla's fat shaming and you gotta have a chiseled body. And
no, you should be fat shaming.
You have to have a chiseled body and all that to have a good life. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying whatever it is of your level, that whatever you deem healthy and stuff like that, to have access to that, you gotta work towards it. And whatever it is that you feel like are small goals to getting that. For me, the physical health, for me, it was getting up and stretching, drinking more water, uh focusing on learning new things that I want to be able to build myself financially, because I feel like that's what's going to help me in the long run with everything. You know what I'm saying? Or going to church every Sunday so that I can have the faith to know that even though I'm trying so hard, it's not working out, that it will one day. You know, that everything's going to work out, you know, how it has to. So don't nobody come at me. I ain't saying nothing about your weight. I'm just saying, get active, do whatever you can to stay healthy, because we have to return this body. We have to return this body. Me, mind, body, and spirit. Those are the things I'm trying to work on. Trying to work on controlling my temper and my mouth. Trying to work on controlling my anxiety. You know, that's something real big for me mentally. For my body, I'm trying to stay active, have movement, move around, do stuff that you don't usually do every day. You know, and I shout out to my girl because she took me to goat yoga, and most of the time I play with the goats because, you know, I love animals. But a few times I was doing certain stretches and I was like, oh shit, that kind of feels good. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we don't usually do this type of movement, or that muscle doesn't usually get worked. And as kids, we be jumping around everywhere, so everything gets worked, and that's why we start to slow up. Get moving, get active.
Fat shame these people. Right. I don't want to hear none of that.
Go to church.
Fat shame these people. Fat shame these people. And fat shame. And more fat shaming.
Listen, I'm overweight. If you want to go into the health,
listen,
if they did a blood thing of me, they'd be like, your cholesterol high, you obese. Yo, when the doctors be telling people they obese, I'm like, they told my sister, they were like, oh, she's overweight or whatever. My sister's mad small, bro.
BMI is weird. Like, they need to fix the scale on BMI, but that's neither here nor there, and I don't want to get into that.
And they call you skinny fat and shit.
And no, it's just like, because like my thing is like, not all people that are healthy, right? The insides is probably pretty garbage because of the stress that they put their body through. But
Yeah.
it's just like you can look like a Greek god or whatever the case may be, chiseled from stone, and your insides suck.
Oh, that's true. So I've been looking at this guy called Luke Belmar, I think it is, and he talks
Okay.
about like resetting the body and how you have to do a flush and get all these nasty toxins out of us and stuff. And I thought of you. I know you like your teas and stuff like that. Let me
Yes, I
try to
love tea.
find it. So he calls them potions. What he creates, he calls them potions.
Oh, he's a
And
witch.
this is a morning potion to help you detox. It helps with weight loss. It helps with a bunch of stuff.
Is it ginger?
There is ginger in it.
No,
No, I lied. There's
not ginger.
he has another potion with ginger. I think it was like a nighttime tea. This is a morning one. He does hot water, apple cider vinegar. Which apple cider vinegar is so hard to drink. Have you ever tried to do a shot of apple cider vinegar?
You're only supposed to do like a tablespoon.
Yeah, very little, but it's still nasty. Hot water, apple cider vinegar, chlorophyll, a couple drops of chlorophyll, and 3 drops of oregano oil, naturally pressed, and some lemon. And that's supposed to make you feel so good and give you all these benefits and help you with weight loss and your metabolism and resetting all your bio stuff. Just wanted to drop that in there.
Now, where is it for the broke people? How do I get breast?
No, they started in like all those like little bougie, those bougie stores and stuff. I'm sure Amazon got that.
You hear what you just said? The bougie stores.
Yeah, my whole thing from the problem with all that for me is the hot. I don't like to drink hot stuff, and they say you're not supposed to be drinking cold stuff. You're supposed to drink room temperature and hot stuff to help your system.
Yes, that's to help with digestion. It doesn't mean you can't drink cold stuff. It's just that helps with digestion.
Yeah, for sure. I want to start drinking more teas like you. You been drinking your teas?
Yeah, I got some tea somewhere in here. Where is that? There's somewhere.
The natural version, or you be doing the little tea bags?
You said what?
You do like the actual like
the herb?
Yeah.
No, I've been doing tea bags just because I don't have a French press yet. Once I get a French press, it's on. Then I'll start buying them like in actual individual bags and then like whipping it up. Because this guy, I follow on Instagram. Damn, I probably didn't send it to you, but there's a guy I follow on Instagram. His name is Minty Bongwater, and he does like tea. Like he just makes teas. He makes teas in French press. And
water?
Yes, Minty Bongwater. I mean, look, listen. I don't know what you want me to tell you. It's crazy that his name is that because there's no smoking on his page whatsoever. But anyways,
I like it'll make me look it up, and it won't. It's hard to forget.
And it's like it's not even what his name is has nothing to do with what he's doing because he does teas all day.
Okay.
Like so, he has the actual herbs. He has he'll like mix fruits in it, and he'll be like, oh, like he gets like comments, make a honey hibiscus strawberry rose tea, and he'll have all the ingredients and mix it up, put it in the French press, and use the French press, and he'll drink it. He'll be like, oh, this is whatever. This is this is good, this is bad, blah blah, whatever. This and the third. And that's what he does. So that's where I'm gonna get my tea ideas from. And that's why I was like, need a French press. 100%. Need a French press.
A wavy tea one day?
If I get my show off the ground.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm gonna try to go to the gym and get chiseled and then come back and tell you if I have shitty mental health. Real quick.
What is that?
I'm thinking about your devil's advocate and what I said about how it goes hand in hand. And I started to think of healthy people with shitty mental health. And I thought of somebody I follow and was like, I'm going to be in the gym. He said, I'll be in the gym to run away from my demons and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. You talking about see, those people got body dysmorphia is what it's determined.
But then that red flags what I said. So then you could have one or the other. But you should so I guess what you should always do is try to fight for all three. Try to always be building all three. But I guess you won't always, if you have a good health, you won't have a good mental. There's gonna be times that some of those are inputted and some of those are not.
No, 100%. Because I think I feel like that's the most fragile. That's the most fragilest part is the mental.
Yeah, but I still think mind, body, and health is mind, body, and health.
Go hand in hand.
Important. Yeah.
No, 100%. I believe it. I'm with you on believing it was hand in hand. It was just that was just my pushback for conversation purposes. That
Yeah,
was
no.
for nothing.
Yeah, no. But then I was thinking about, damn, if I'm chiseled, I'm gonna still have sad days. Now go to the
Is
gym,
that
get a.
that's what I'm saying? But if that's what you want, then probably not. But if that's you doing something for society, mm, you're
Yeah,
never gonna be happy with that. If that's something you're doing for you, 100%. But you're always gonna have good and bad days. That those don't go away just because you feel
yeah.
like you look
Oh
great.
yeah, of course, yeah, for
Like that's
sure.
all. But so we had a conversation. This is not on the list, but we had a conversation. So we had a conversation about this woman that I met in the drive-through, right? So we had the conversation. We had a conversation. I'm not gonna get too deep into it. I just have to give you an update. Okay, just gotta give you a little update.
How did you meet? We're gonna call it Cindy. Cindy.
No, we're not gonna use her names. We just gonna say
We're gonna call her McDonald's.
we're gonna call her old girl. Old girl. That's how I met old girl. Okay, it's the old girl.
So to catch y'all up, James has a McDonald's close to his house that he goes to every now and then, and he be calling her sweetheart.
That's not true. That's not true.
Smile, how you doing? He, makes a lot of chit chat, a lot of small talk, and he makes his voice like this. And James like,
So we're not
thank
doing
you,
that. That's
thank you,
not.
thank you.
First of all,
So he made her fall in love, right?
I did
So
not
he
make
made
her
her.
fall in love.
She noticed my boy. Um, she passed him the number, okay, in the
Yeah.
drive, and they proceeded to text. So what happened when you hit her up? She passed you the number. You didn't ask for the number.
They asked for the number.
Okay.
It was given to me.
She
It
gave
was
it to
it
you.
was given to
In the
me.
drive-through window, she said, "Here's my number. Hit me up."
She gave me her number. Like I was like, all right, whatever. Like she was like, I'm off tomorrow. I was like, okay, that's what's up. And then she proceeded to give me her phone number. Like she was like, because
After
I seen
saying
her
I'm
a couple
off tomorrow,
times.
so she wanted to see you tomorrow.
I guess. But so she starts saying her number, and I'm so oblivious. I'm like, oh, that's your phone number. Like, let me actually open my phone and put this in because
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. I'm oblivious. I don't know because I don't be bothering nobody. I'm just good at small talk. Anyways,
So how long you texted her that night?
yeah, it was that morning.
That morning. Okay. You said you just hit her with a what's up?
No, I texted her my name because I didn't know this girl name. Well, she didn't know my name
So you
because
said,
she
"What
gave
up,
me her
old
number.
girl?"
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I should have, because right, so she gave me her number, and I was like, "And your name?" And she looked at me like I was retarded. It's like, man, we've never exchanged names, ma'am. I don't know you. You don't know me.
Yeah, okay. So she gave you the name, and then you texted her the next
So
morning with
so
your
I
name.
saved it. I texted her my name. She was like, "Okay, nice to meet you." Blah blah whatever. So we're having small talk conversation,
Okay.
right? And then out of nowhere, she gonna hit me with the, "I'm not into texting.
So she wants you to call her.
You're at work. I'm not calling you, and I don't know you."
And so you think that's a build up. You text a little to build up to the phone call.
We text a little, but but see, this is the caveat. I asked you, did you want to hang out? And you said you're always busy.
Wait, you didn't say that. You didn't say that. So, so you hit her up. Let's hang out before she said, "I don't want to text."
No, that was, yeah, before, yeah, before that.
So before she said she wanted to text, you were like, "Yo, let's chill.
Right, I was
You
like, yo,
let's grab coffee or some shit." I'm
yeah,
guessing.
my Steve's coffee. You know
Yeah.
why I say coffee? Because coffee is, there's no lies being told.
Yeah, no pressure. Easy
There's
does
no
it.
pressure. Right.
Mhm.
It can turn into, we can go coffee museum, coffee movie. Coffee leads to anywhere.
Yeah. I agree. So you said
And it's not so formal.
let's get okay. So I'm gonna keep y'all updated. She gave you the number. You hit her up. It's my name. Y'all had
Hmm.
small talk. You said
Hmm.
let's link, and she said
Hmm.
what?
I'm always working.
So what are you supposed to do with that?
Exactly my point. So I'm like, okay, well, when are you free? I don't have a lot of free time.
The crickets
Okay.
are chirping, baby. I wouldn't even reply to that.
So
Comment below
why
if
are
you
we?
need to understand something else different because I wouldn't reply to that. How does someone give you their number to show interest, but then you say you don't have time to link? What's it?
Right. So I'm like, because my thing, I was like, what time do you get off? And she told me what time I got off. I told her what time I was free. She was like, I'll be asleep by then. Red flag number one, in my opinion, because
Yeah.
we're moving on with this story, right? Red flag number one,
Okay.
technically, red flag number one, right?
Okay.
Okay, cool. So that happens. I'm not into texting. I was like, copy. Like I was just like copy, like on some regular humbug, like
She
copy.
told you that she doesn't have time to chill with you. She said she don't want to text.
Right. So it was like, when are you free? Then she was like, I'm not into texting.
Okay.
Copy. We're good. No problem. You got it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Have a nice day.
Still confused on why she gave her number out.
Why you give me your phone number? I didn't ask for it. It wasn't a situation where it was like I asked you and then
That
you
voice. It's that voice you
gave.
need. Stop calling these girls sweethearts. Wavy, stop calling these women sweethearts. Not everybody's a sweetheart.
Sweetheart, my love, Stink.
Yeah,
Stink,
no.
Stink been my go-to lately.
No.
What's up, Stink?
No.
Stink been my go-to lately. Stink work. I
That's what
don't know
got
why.
you in this situation.
You said what?
That's what got you in this situation. Hey, you driving in your little nice little car and shit going through the drive-through. She probably thought you were only pulling up there for her, bro. Either way, she gave you the number without you asking, so I still don't know where her head's at. So
Right.
she tells you not to. She don't want to text. Now what? Now what do you do?
She's not into texting. Copy. I literally hit it with the copy, real smooth. No, because I feel like that's sassy. You get into your feelings and start doing the whole what else? What? That's sassy. Like just take your rejection, sir, and move along. Okay,
Okay.
you just be an adult. Okay,
All right.
so we move on from there. Right.
Okay.
I call you about this situation, right? Because I'm like, maybe I'm out of touch. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm blind to something. Let me get the female's perspective. What do you tell me? She gonna text you tomorrow. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way she texts me tomorrow. You
I told you the
how?
conversation wasn't done.
How?
No way.
How? Right? And then I was like, you know what? The first thing I said to you is, maybe she got a man. Right?
And I
Right?
agreed 100%.
Right?
She
And you
showed
was like,
interest, then she backed out. She living with that nigga.
right? So I'm like, okay, cool. You go, she gonna text you tomorrow. I'm like, there's no way. I hit her with the copy. It's understood.
She gave you the number.
Cool. The next morning, what do I get a text message about? Hey, I'm taking my day off tomorrow. Or today. I'm taking my day off today. What you telling me for?
And why are you texting it, Miss? I don't want to text.
Why are you communicating with me about your day off? I don't care anymore. That was yesterday. Today is a new day. Today is a new day. The prices is different. Right? I'm tripping. Am I bugging? You just let me know if I'm bugging.
So what did you say to that?
So now, this is where I made, it wasn't even petty. I said, good morning. That's what's up. Real simple. Really simple. I feel like that was a respectful response. No?
I feel like you gave her the responses that she was giving you.
I felt like I was just, again, I'm into mutual interest. You told me the interest was no longer there.
I don't like texting.
Right. That's sassy. I can't do that. That's sassy.
So wait. What did she say?
She does what she said. She said, good morning. I'm taking my day off.
Okay, and you said that's what's up, but what did she say after that?
Nothing. There's no communication, no nothing.
Okay.
No more texting, right?
All right.
So then I see her in the drive-thru because I'm not gonna stop going to this McDonald's. I'm a grown man. I don't care. Like
you could be uncomfortable if you want.
You can be uncomfortable. I'm finna get my McGriddle. So
was she awkward?
I pull up. Oh, this is why I don't understand. No awkwardness, no nothing. I pull up to the window. Hey, friend. laugh, ha ha, he, same conversation. Because I'm not acting weird. I'm not like, oh, I'm not going to talk to you. No, we having the same small talk. Everything cool. Okay. I'm chilling. We're good. It's not awkward.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
2 days later, I'm in Walmart, pushing my cart. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And then when you hit her with the Hastings,
I said, oh, that's her. Right?
she was out of
She
uniform?
out of uniform.
Okay.
Out of uniform. And you know, somebody like looking at you like, I know you, right?
Yeah.
Same situation. It was one of them. So we look at each other. And so she shot me a smile. I shot a smile back. Kept it pushing. Right? Just subtle. Like I see you, you see me, hit her with the wink, like bam, kept it pushing, right?
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. Spin the block, we end up seeing each other another aisle. Whole man talking about, babe, what we eating for dinner in the frozen food section. Whole man.
I told you.
Whole man.
Bro, I told you.
But it was like
that was all the signs. She had interest in you. You were texting her at the wrong time, so she had to back out. She tried to reach back out, but you weren't biting. That's what she. Oh, I don't have family. I don't do nothing. I work a lot, so I don't want to text, bruh. She didn't want to text us. She was working dirty, undercover cop head ass.
Whole man. But my thing is, I'm in the volunteers, not victims. If you'd have said, not that I would agree to it, but I'm saying, if you'd have said, yo, this is my situation, blah, blah, whatever, let me choose.
Yeah.
Let me choose.
Of course. So did she see you see them?
100%. Casper the Ghost. Casper the Ghost. When she saw me.
You was able to take your phone out and call it.
That's crazy.
And look at him. That number come up as Pizza Hut.
Got to be more careful.
Delivery.
Customer service.
Whoa. So have you seen her since then?
Have I seen her since then? Yeah, in the drive-thru. Mad regular conversation, like nothing, like we didn't even see each other in this store. You saw what?
Has she texted you?
Mm-mm.
Do you plan on dipping your toe in there?
Not even close, because no, not even close. Far from that. Like I'm not.
That's wild.
No. And the reason why is because you ain't about to kill me over some girl I don't even like that. I'm good.
That's the type of time ATO on? In the McDonald's drive-thru.
I mean, look, listen. Tis what it is.
Can't trust these hoes. Can't trust these hoes.
I'm just saying, like, that's just wild to me. Like, I was like, you know what? All right, cool. I think this is weird, but all right, bet.
I told you, bro.
I called Walmart
from a mile away. She gonna hit you up. She got a man.
Whole boyfriend, like, okay.
They probably live together.
That's cute.
You know what she met my day off tomorrow is that he got a full day.
He got a full day. He gone. That's crazy. Imagine me entertaining that. That'd be wild.
Wow. That brings us to dating 101 with Mr. Wavy.
No, don't ask me for no dating advice. I'm gonna tell you the wrong stuff. I'm toxic. I'm playing. I'm not toxic.
You jaded.
Well, that we're not going to. That's not for them.
That's not for this episode. Tune in next week to hear why we're.
Oh man.
Damn. Oh shit. Well, this was fun. I miss you.
Yes, I miss you too, friend.
So we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go out there.
Don't come out here.
See what's up with the nightlife and.
It's dangerous.
But I ain't going out there for no cold. That's for sure.
Oh
So
no, it's
meet you in the summer. You could come out here.
it's cold there right now.
That's
It's
true.
not safe.
But
It
you
ain't
know,
safe nowhere.
2 p.m. 2 p.m. It's a nice.
Meet me in Oslo.
Yeah, right. We are out. All right, bro. You want to close it up?
Yes, and this is episode 1, the reboot of Public Square, with your host JustWavy
KB
in the building, and we are out.